Welcome to the He's Got Issues Marvel Comics edition number 13. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released May 15th, 2013, beginning alphabetically with Age of Ultron number 8 of 10. With the Marvel Universe turned inside out, who will take responsibility for breaking the world? And is there any way to put it back? Wait until you see who is in charge of the New World Order and how they got there. A reality-spanning choice is made this issue that will affect the Marvel Universe for years and years to come. Next, we've got Avengers, The Enemy Within, number 1, the opening salvo to the hotly anticipated Avengers Captain Marvel 4-part event. Can't keep a good captain down. Vicious echoes of the Avengers past are cropping up all over Manhattan, and a grounded Captain Marvel refuses to be left behind. Who is the sinister figure behind these incursions, and what does it have to do with Carol Danvers' mysterious condition? But is this villain real or just a figment of Captain Marvel's increasingly deadly imagination? Next, we've got Cable and X-Force number 8. Cable and his team go into space facing down an armada. Will this put them face to face with the Uncanny Avengers, who are still hot in pursuit? Next, we've got FF number 7, Field Trip into the Heart of the Negative Zone. Scott Lang has already lost a daughter. Watch what happens when he puts it all on the line to save Bentley 23. The shocking reveal of the villain pulling the strings and pitting family against family, and a rescue mission unlike anything you've ever seen. FF versus FF. We've also got Gambit number 12. Gambit may be in over his head. Joelle, the woman he's fighting to save, the one he may be falling for, is on the brink of death. But could the secret she's been keeping be the key to her survival? Meanwhile, Gambit's former flame and current Uncanny Avenger Rogue must decide whether she'll help him save Joelle or bring him in. And the villainous Tombstone? Well, he's willing to cut down any and all of them to get what he wants. We've also got Iron Man number 10. Many years ago, Howard and Maria Stark had a baby. There's something you don't know. Learn the truth about Las Vegas and Area 51 as the two great myths of Nevada collide. Meanwhile, in a distant galaxy, Tony Stark screams. The story that will shake Iron Man to his very core starts here. We've also got Nova number 4. The comic everyone is talking about continues. The mysteries surrounding the disappearance of Sam's dad deepen, and the helmet leads Nova into intergalactic conflict that will affect the entire Marvel Universe. Next, we've got Thunderbolts number 9. Deadpool is not happy. It's no laughing matter. We've also got Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 23. Spider-Man No More. Will tragedy force Miles to quit? Bombshell is back. An all-new Cloak and Dagger. We've also got Wolverine and the X-Men number 29. See the Jean Grey School of the Future. The students of JGS put a time capsule together that you can follow into the future and see what happens to all of your favorite X-Men. We've also got Wolverine MAX number 7. Logan plants roots in the City of Angels, hoping to lie low and rebuild his life, but a mysterious figure from his forgotten past refuses to let sleeping dogs lie. And we've got X-Factor number 256. Hell on Earth War comes to its senses-shattering conclusion. One Hell-Lord stands victorious as the Earth is consumed in fire and brimstone. The few remaining members of X-Factor make one last-ditch effort to save the world from its grim future. Not all will survive the final battle. And the last person you would expect winds up sitting on the throne of hell. Out in trades this week, we've got Captain Marvel Volume 2, down trade paperback. Marvel Now, Captain Marvel goes head-to-head with Captain Marvel? Former Captain Monica Rambeau returns, but what's her problem with Earth's new mightiest hero? What threat lurks below the ocean's surface? And can both Captain Marvel stop it before they get shipwrecked? Then Carol finally returns home, but changed. What is weakening her powers? How will the lifelong high flyer react when she discovers she can no longer fly? What's keeping the superhero from being superheroic, and who wants her to stay that way? And as Captain America intervenes with a surprising gift, Carol confronts the new version of an old foe, Deathbird. What happens when your enemies know your most dangerous secret? Collects Captain Marvel number 7 through 12. Next, we've got Incredible Hulk Crossroads trade paperback. Banished to the mysterious and dangerous Crossroads by Doctor Strange, the Hulk fights his way back from the edge of insanity, battles the UFOs, the Nagari Klaatu, the Puffball Collective, and more. Fights alongside newfound friends like the Lady of Life and the City of Death, and comes face to face with 3 aspects of his own shattered psyche as Bruce Banner struggles to reassert control over his savage alter ego and come to terms with his haunted past. Plus, the story of Banner's birth and how his tragic childhood shaped the monster within is revealed. And longtime Incredible Hulk artist Sal Buscema wraps his decade-long run. The Jade Giant is truly at the crossroads of his life. Collects Incredible Hulk number 301 to 313, and annual number 13, and Alpha Flight number 29. We've also got Indestructible Hulk Volume 1, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. hardcover, Premier Edition. Hulk, Indestructible Force More Weapon Than Man. Banner, smartest man alive. Combined, they are the strongest, smartest weapon on the planet. Now an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., the Indestructible Hulk must take down the new Quintronic Man and battle Atuma on the ocean floor to learn the secret of Lost Lemuria. But not everything is as it seems. What is Banner's secret hold over S.H.I.E.L.D. Director Maria Hill? What and where is Bannertown, USA? And which one of Banner's lab assistants holds a deadly secret? Plus, Bruce Banner and Tony Stark are friends, but Hulk and Iron Man are anything but. The Golden Avenger guest stars as Eisner Award-winning writer Mark Waid and superstar artist Lionel Yu take the Hulk in a new direction now. Collects Indestructible Hulk number 1 through 5 and includes designs, sketches, script, and pencils. We've also got Marvel Masterworks, The Invincible Iron Man Volume 8 hardcover. The adventures of inventor and Avenger Tony Stark take a turn for the extraordinary, and his ESP-empowered fiancée, Marion Rogers, is tormented by visions of Iron Man's death. Joined by the Guardsmen, Iron Man faces a host of enemies as each hero's abilities are pushed to their limits, with tragic consequences. As if that wasn't drama enough, the board of directors vies to force Tony from his own company, protesters riot at the gates, and Firebrand, the Super Adaptoid, and Cyborg Sinister strive to make Iron Man's death a reality. Also featuring Roy Thomas and Barry Windsor Smith's stunning retelling of Iron Man's origin, this volume is Masterworks' must for every Iron Man fan. Collects Iron Man number 39 to 53. And we've got New Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis, Volume 4, trade paperback, AVX tie-in. Captain America has called the New Avengers to war against the X-Men, and Luke Cage will be forced to make a big decision: stand with his wife and child, or suit up alongside the Avengers. Then Iron Fist discovers the shocking secret history of the Phoenix in Kunlun's Book of the Iron Fist. Hope Summers journeys to Iron Fist's magical home to uncover her destiny, but will she conquer her future, or be consumed by it? Plus, the X-Men take 3 of the Avengers' mightiest captive, but no jail can hold them for long, or can it? And with the Avengers-X-Men war raging at a fevered pitch, Captain America calls out the big guns against the X-Men and the Phoenix Five. Can the Illuminati succeed where the Avengers failed? Collects New Avengers number 24 to 30. Next, we've got New Warriors Omnibus Volume 1 hardcover. Young, idealistic heroes Marvel Boy, Firestar, Nova, Namorita, Speedball, and the mysterious Night Thrasher join forces as the New Warriors, determined to make a difference and fight the kinds of crime that other heroes won't touch. But as the naive warriors dig deeper into a world of gray areas and moral compromises, can they maintain their youthful ideals? And with foes like Terax, the Juggernaut, Cynex, and Punisher, the Sphinx, and more, along with the shocking threat from within, can they even stay alive? Guest starring Thor, X-Force, the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and more. Collects New Warriors number 1 through 26 and annuals number 1 and 2, Avengers 341 and 342, and material from Thor 411 and 412, New Mutants Annual 7, X-Men Annual 15, X-Factor Annual 6, Amazing Spider-Man Annual 26, Spectacular Spider-Man Annual 12, and Web of Spider-Man Annual number 8. We've also got Wolverine and the X-Men by Jason Aaron, Volume 4, trade paperback, AVX tie-in. The final battle begins. The Jean Grey School for Higher Learning has seen its loyalties and its faculty divided by the war between the Avengers and the X-Men. But now, with the Phoenix Force corrupting Cyclops team, Wolverine's mission becomes clear. Yet, even with the fate of the Earth itself on the line, Kitty Pryde still has the school to run, and fewer teachers than ever to staff it, or protect its students. With Wolverine, Beast, Iceman, Angel, and more gone, can the skeleton crew of Kitty, Dupe, Toad, and Huss safeguard the students when one of the Phoenix Five shows up on their doorstep? Plus, a sensational solo adventure featuring startling secrets about everyone's favorite floating green blob, Dupe, collecting Wolverine and the X-Men 14 to 18. And we've got Wolverine, Official Index to the Marvel Universe trade paperback. Get the complete history of the X-Men's favorite berserker mutant from the earliest solo missions all the way to the present day. This book comes packed with synopsis of all 4 volumes of Wolverine, plus Wolverine, Weapon X, dozens of one-shots and more, introducing you to the characters, teams, places, and equipment that appeared within, and providing vital information about all things Wolverine. Collecting the Wolverine material from Wolverine, Punisher, and Ghost Rider, Official Index to the Marvel Universe number 1 through 8. Okay, so that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with all the usual roundup of my favorite titles for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.